Yuki Saito had this interview won. Polished answers, a perfect smile. The CEO seemed impressed until she glanced at the nameplate. The air turned to ice, and she felt the world tilt.
Number impossible. It's him. The boy from high school.
Is something wrong, Miss Saito? You have gone pale. I hope my name does not bring back unpleasant memories.
No, it is nothing. I am fine. Please, let us continue.
Are you sure? Because to me, you look like you have seen a ghost. A ghost you tried very hard to bury.
He remembers everything. Every rumor, every laugh, every time I made him eat alone.
Tell me, Yuki, do you remember high school? Specifically, a quiet, nerdy boy you used to call Gloomy Kazu?
My hands are shaking. I cannot even hold this resume. How did he become this?
I have been waiting 10 years for this moment. And now, I am going to enjoy it.
10 years earlier, Seirin High School. Yuki Saito was untouchable, the queen of the hallway, and her court followed without question. And in the shadows, a quiet boy named Kazuki Tanaka. Glasses, hunched shoulders, an invisible target.
If I don't make eye contact, maybe they won't notice me today.
Hey, look, it's Gloomy Kazu. Did someone forget to teach him how to smile?
The laughter was a daily ritual. He ate lunch alone if he ate at all. Her words were weapons, but sometimes her followers used their hands.
I am nothing. I am nobody. Why do I even exist?
One afternoon, he climbed to the roof. The wind promised an end to the noise.
If I survive this, I will never be weak again. I will make them all see.
He stepped back. On graduation day, he walked away without looking back, a vow burning in his chest. Back in the CEO's office, the silence stretched, thick with unspoken history.
I don't know what you're talking about. Gloomy Kazu? It sounds familiar, but high school was a long time ago.
Let me refresh your memory then. Seiran High School. A quiet boy you mocked daily, whose lunch you knocked to the floor, whose desk you defaced.
That was just kids being stupid. Everyone did things they regret in high school. I am not that person anymore.
Not everyone's regret involves driving someone to stand at the edge and wonder if anyone would notice if they vanished.
He knows. He knows about the roof. Oh God, what is he going to do?
I've been keeping track of you, Yuki. I knew you'd apply here. I specifically requested to conduct this interview. I wanted to see the look on your face when you realized.
Please, I need this job. I've changed, I swear. Just give me a chance.
Then, tell me, who are you now? Because the woman in front of me is still lying. You wouldn't know the truth if it slapped you.
I can't escape. He's not going to let me walk out of here. I am trapped.
You spread a rumor in our second year that I was stalking girls home. My parents were called in because of you.
That rumor, I had forgotten, but he hasn't. Every detail is etched in his mind.
And when you tripped me in the lunchroom, my tray flew. I spent the rest of the day covered in rice and shame.
It was just... I was showing off. I am sorry, okay? I was a stupid kid.
Sorry? Not yet. I want to hear it from your lips. Call me by the name you invented. Say it.
He wants me to say it, to taste my own poison, and I have no right to refuse.
Say it, Yuki. Or are you still too proud to acknowledge what you did? Look at me.
Gloomy Kazu.
The name hung in the air like a bell tolling. For the first time in 10 years, she was the one feeling small.
I said it. I actually said it. The girl who tormented him is still inside me.
Finally, the truth. Now let's talk about what that name cost me. The real cost.
The real cost. He's going to say it out loud. The thing I almost caused.
I stood on the school roof looking down. The ground looked peaceful. An end to the noise.
Please stop. I know I was horrible, but I was 15. I didn't understand.
You didn't understand? I was 15 too. And you made me believe I was nothing. Do you know what it's like to want to die? To think the world is better off without you?
He almost jumped. Because of me. This isn't just revenge. It's grief. I am so sorry. I can't take it back. I was cruel, and I've hated myself for it ever since.
Hate yourself? Convenient? But your guilt doesn't heal my scars. And I didn't bring you here for an apology.
Then, what does he want? This isn't over. It's only just beginning.
For years, I dreamed of this day. Imagined the exact moment you'd realize who you were kneeling before.
He rehearsed this. A decade of hatred, and I am the stage.
I planned to destroy you. Every part of your life, I would burn it. But then I saw your application, and I realized you are not worth the effort of revenge.
Not worth the effort. Then why am I here? There must be another reason.
So, tell me, Yuki, why should I give you a job? What could you possibly offer my company?
I've worked in marketing for 5 years. I am dedicated. I'll work harder than anyone else, but he knows that's nothing. He's read my resume. He knows my failures.
You'll work hard. Everyone says that. Give me a reason not to call security and have you dragged out.
I have no reason. Nothing that matters to him. I am completely at his mercy.
You see this? I built this empire, not to flaunt, but to prove to myself I wasn't worthless.
Years of sleepless nights. A dorm room idea turned global. He wanted the world to see him. He never forgot her face, nor the boy who promised himself he'd rise.
When I saw your name, I knew I had to do this personally. To see if you'd changed, or if the cruelty remained.
He orchestrated this whole thing. Every moment calculated. I am not just an applicant. I am a subject.
Yet confronting you isn't enough. Why me? What made you so cruel?
I was insecure and I took it out on you. There's no grand reason, just childish malice.
Insecure. Such a small word. This city is proof I am not that boy.
He's still proving something. Maybe I am here not for revenge, but as witness to his victory.
So before any job talk, show me you understand the weight of your actions. This isn't over.
I understand. I ruined your school life, and I've carried that guilt every day since. Please, give me a chance.
Guilt? You've been unemployed for 8 months. Your last company fired you for interpersonal issues.
He knows about my termination. He's been digging into my life as deeply as I dug into his misery.
Your former boss called you toxic. Sound familiar? You never changed. You just ran out of victims.
I have changed. I made mistakes, but I am not that person anymore. I need this chance, please.
Where was your pity for me? When I ate alone every day? When I cried myself to sleep?
He's throwing my own misery back at me, and he's right. I had no pity then. I was a monster.
You need money. That's the only reason you are here. You are not sorry. You are just desperate.
You are wrong. I am sorry. I'll do anything to prove it. Name it.
Anything? Those are dangerous words, Yuki. Are you prepared to pay the price for your past?
I didn't bully you because you were weak. I did it because I was weak, lonely, terrified of being invisible myself. Hating you was the only way I knew to feel powerful. Please, is there any way to make this right?
For a heartbeat, Kazuki's mask slipped, revealing something raw beneath the ice.
You would really do anything, even if it means facing the past every single day?
Yes. I'll face it. I'll face you, whatever it takes.
Kazuki leaned back, a dangerous glint in his eye, as if finally sure of his trap.
Very well. I'll give you a chance to earn your redemption, but it will be on my terms.
His terms, whatever they are, I have no choice but to agree. This is my only path forward.
Come back here tomorrow morning, same time, and we will discuss your penance.
Yuki's heart pounded. She had just handed him the keys to her future, for better or worse. The next morning, Yuki returned to the same office, the air thick with unspoken tension.
I trust you've had time to think. Now, let's get to the heart of your penance.
He produced a crisp contract and slid it across the mahogany desk. Position: executive assistant, 1-year term, 70-hour weeks, direct report to CEO. Minimal pay, no benefits.
This is a joke. He wants a servant, not an assistant. This is humiliation in writing.
Yes, it's a punishment. Serve my coffee, manage my schedule, endure my criticism. Can you handle that?
If I refuse, I'll be homeless within months. If I accept, he will own me.
You once had the power to make me miserable. Now the roles are reversed. Are you prepared to pay that debt?
And if I complete this year, will you truly let the past go? Will you forgive me?
That depends on your performance. Well, Yuki, what's your answer?
There's no other way. I'll be homeless otherwise. I have to sign.
Her hand moved, the pen scratching across the paper. A signature that felt like a surrender.
You actually signed. I didn't expect you to go through with it. Interesting. Report here at 7 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Your year of penance begins then.
Yuki rose, her legs unsteady. She walked out of the office without a word, the contracted chain around her neck. Kazuki watched her go, his smirk fading. For a moment, his reflection looked almost uncertain. In the elevator, the walls closed in. She pressed a hand to her mouth, stifling a sob.
I've just sold my soul, but I'll endure. I'll prove I am not the monster I was.
She stepped out into the cold morning light. The city seemed indifferent, but a fire had ignited in her chest. Tomorrow, the real battle would begin. She had survived the interview, but could she survive him? At exactly 6:50 a.m., Yuki stood before the towering glass building, her reflection steeling itself for battle. The lobby was quiet. Emmy, the receptionist, offered a sympathetic glance, sensing the weight on her shoulders.
Stay calm. Don't let him see you break. You chose this.
The CEO's door loomed, a portal to her penance. She knocked, heart hammering.
You are 2 minutes late. In my world, that's a failure. Don't let it happen again. Your tasks: coffee, black, no sugar, exactly 80 degrees. Then shred last year's files. After that, schedule meetings with 20 investors by noon.
The coffee was returned 3 times. Too hot, too cold, too bitter. Each rejection a slap.
I've called 17 investors. No one is available. He knows this is impossible.
It's noon. I don't see a single meeting. Pathetic. Maybe you are as worthless now as you were a decade ago.
By evening, Yuki collapsed at her tiny desk, tears blurring the endless task list. But she hadn't quit. She would return tomorrow. Weeks passed. The impossible tasks became routine. Each day a battle she chose not to lose.
A note. The coffee was correct today. His first acknowledgement that wasn't a critique.
I need a market analysis for the Fujimoto merger. It must be flawless. Don't embarrass me.
Real work, not busy work. This is a test, but maybe he's starting to see me as more than a slave.
She worked until 2 a.m. The city lights her only audience. Failure was not an option. The next morning, she presented the report. Kazuki flipped through it in silence, his face a mask.
Acceptable. Use it for the 10 a.m. meeting. Don't be late.
Acceptable. From him, that's almost a compliment. Did I just see a flicker of approval?
The tone of his orders shifted. Less contempt, more expectation. A silent acknowledgement of her grit.
But is this respect, or a new game? I can't let my guard down. Not yet.
In her haste, Yuki clicked the wrong mailing list. The confidential merger file vanished into the digital ether.
Number. That list was the entire advisory board. I just sent a billion-dollar secret to the wrong people.
Before she could move, the office door slammed open. Kazuki stood there, white-faced, his controls shattered.
What did you do? The board is calling me. Every one of them has the merger details because of you.
It was a mistake. I'll fix it. I'll recall the email.
You can't recall this. This is the kind of incompetence I expected from the brat who made my life hell.
He's right. I've undone months of effort in a second. I am still that failure.
If this leak isn't contained by morning, you are finished. Not just here. I'll ensure no company in Japan hires you.
Not just my job, my entire future. I won't let it end here. I'll call every contact, send every apology.
The door clicked shut. She was alone with the wreckage, but already reaching for the phone. She worked through the night, calling in every favor. Her voice a desperate whisper in the dark office.
Yes, I am aware. The recall notice is in your inbox. Please confirm you haven't shared it further.
By dawn, the last board member had signed the NDA amendment, and the merger was secure.
It's over. I fixed it. Whether he'll believe me is another matter.
She found Kazuki in his office, slumped at his desk, a cold cup of coffee untouched.
You are still here? I was certain you'd have fled the country by now.
The leak is contained. Every board member has signed the NDA amendment. The merger is safe.
Kazuki stared, his expression shifting from anger to disbelief, then to something unreadable.
I didn't think anyone could fix this, but you actually pulled it off.
That was almost a compliment. Maybe I am not the same person he remembers.
The days grew less heavy. Kazuki stopped timing her coffee breaks, and the silence between them softened.
You prefer green tea, don't you? I noticed. The coffee was always a punishment.
He remembered. After all these years, he remembered something silly like my tea preference. Yes, thank you, Kazuki. I appreciate that.
Whispers followed them in the hallways, talk of favoritism, of a dangerous closeness others couldn't understand.
You know, I built all this to escape loneliness, but the higher I climb, the quieter it gets.
That's it. The same loneliness that drove me to cruelty. He became this to survive. I understand. More than you might think. I was lonely too, and I became a monster.
For the first time, they were not boss and assistant, not bully and victim. Just two people who had survived themselves.
This is dangerous, but maybe it's also healing. I don't know where this road leads, but I am not running anymore.
The day came. Like a prisoner at the end of a sentence, Yuki stood before Kazuki's desk, heart hammering.
Is this the goodbye I've been dreading? After everything, will he just cast me out?
Your contract is over. Inside this envelope is a letter of recommendation and a severance bonus. You are free.
She opened it with trembling hands. A glowing endorsement, a check that could cover months of rent.
Any company would be lucky to have you now. This is the end of your penance.
He's letting me go, with praise, with money. I should be relieved. So why does it feel like a death sentence? I don't want to leave. I want to stay. Here. With this company. With you.
Kazuki froze, the pen in his hand suspended midair. His mask cracked.
You want to stay? After everything I put you through?
I've never seen him look so lost. My answer could change everything.
Kazuki's expression shifted, and for the first time, a small, genuine smile cracked through the ice.
Then I have another offer. Not as an assistant. A real position. Senior marketing manager.
A real position, not punishment. He's offering me exactly what I came for a year ago.
I've already hired a replacement assistant. The marketing department needs leadership. Your original application was impressive.
He produced a second contract. This one with a generous salary, full benefits, and no hidden clauses.
No strings, no cruelty, just trust. He's really giving me a chance. I'll take it. Thank you, Kazuki, for everything.
She signed with a steady hand. The pen felt weightless, no longer a chain but a key to a new beginning.
Just try not to leak any merger secrets. And I am still not a fan of your coffee.
He made a joke. We've come so far. But what does this mean for us? beyond the job.
6 months later, Yuki's global campaign broke revenue records. The office buzzed with celebration. That evening, the penthouse ballroom glittered with champagne and applause. Yuki stood at the center, unrecognizable from the desperate applicant of a year ago. But when the speeches ended, she slipped away to the balcony, the city lights sprawling below like a second chance.
I thought I'd find you here. You always did prefer the quiet corners.
Old habits. But this time, I'm not hiding, just breathing it all in.
A year ago, I wanted to crush you. Now I can't imagine this company without you. Funny how hatred can turn into something else when you let it.
I spent a decade hating myself. Maybe it's time we both try something else. Like coffee. A real one, not punishment.
I'd like that. But this time, I'm ordering. I know what you like.
They stood side by side, no longer ghosts of the past, but two people daring to start over.
Something else? It's fragile, but it's ours. Maybe the best things start from the hardest places.
The next morning, sunlight streamed through the office windows, and Yuki found a solitary cup waiting on her desk.
Black coffee, no sugar, just like the punishment he used to demand. But this time, there's a note.
The cup might be terrible, but the offer still stands. Tomorrow, let's make it a real date. Kay.
He remembered our joke. It's burnt and bitter, but I've never tasted anything sweeter.
She took a sip and grimaced, but couldn't stop the smile spreading across her face. Across the office, through the glass wall, Kazuki watched. For the first time in years, he allowed himself a real smile. No cold masks, no hidden barbs, just the quiet warmth of something new, fragile but alive.
Maybe we're not the same people who sat in that interview room. Maybe we never have to be again.
They didn't speak. They didn't need to. The coffee was terrible, and it was perfect. 10 years after high school, the bully and the bullied had finally met again, not as enemies, but as two people daring to begin. A quiet week later, the office felt less like a battlefield, and more like a home she never expected to find.
Another note. Lunch, K. He's persistent, and for once, I am not afraid of what comes next.
She looked up to find him already there, leaning against her cubicle with an unguarded expression.
No heavy conversation. Just a walk to the cafe and back. We have time.
Time. After rushing for so long, I like the sound of that.
They walked out together, not holding hands, but close enough that the space between them had almost disappeared. The city lights flickered on, and the sun dipped low, painting the sky in shades of quiet hope.
We're not erasing the past. We're building something new on its ruins, brick by fragile brick. And that's enough.
Some wounds don't heal by forgetting. They heal by being faced together with someone who once held the other end of the scar. 10 years ago, she bullied him. She came here for a job, but found a chance to rewrite her story. And maybe his. A month later, on a bench outside the office, two figures sat side by side, watching the city stir awake.
I never thought I'd look at this building and feel grateful, not just for a job.
Neither did I. But here we are. Still terrible coffee. Still early meetings. But somehow, better.
Better. That's the word. Not perfect. Not fixed. Just better. And that's more than I ever hoped for.
She glanced at him, and he met her eyes. No masks, no scripts. Just the quiet understanding of two people who had seen each other's worst. He didn't take her hand, but he placed his palm face up on the bench between them, an invitation, not a demand.
He's letting me choose. Every step of this has been my choice. That's the greatest apology he could ever give.
She let her fingers rest lightly on his. The touch was small, but it sealed a promise neither needed to speak. The city roared around them, indifferent to a boy and a girl who had once been enemies and were now something undefined but real. And that was enough. After all the cruelty and penance, a single quiet moment was the truest victory.